What is up, everybody? My name is Whooped. Welcome back to, or welcome to, my Winner Learn to the Top 100 series. Our current MMR is 1,860, which puts us at a positive 216 since the start of Season 1. Jibu in the comments had a really good question. He asked if the MMR graph is updated after each game I play. So this particular graph is a snapshot of where my MMR is before each Winner Learn video. That being said, I do keep track of every ladder game I play. For example, I win 58% of the time when my starting pack includes chaff, and my win rate against fortified specialists in particular is just 33%. So here's what my actual MMR looks like within the last week or so. As you can see, it's kind of all over the place. Anyway, enough chit-chatting, let's game. And if you end up enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing and comment below. I love hearing from all of you, even if it's just to tell me to stop building Mustangs and Scorpions. Oh no, I did not mean to do that at all. I did not. Oh no, we're not off to a good start. Our opponent is Farseer Specialist with Stormcallers and Callers. I mean, I didn't pick that bad of a starting pack. Honestly, I did not mean to do that. I clicked so fast I didn't even see the options. I might have picked this pack. I mean, I used the Typhoon, but not really in the way that most people probably would. I'm going to start out with Arclights. And the reason is because he has crawlers, and I feel like chaff clear would be more important than putting down crawlers herself. And normally I would like to have crawlers right here, but because we had to put down Arclights, then I'm just going to go ahead and put the things. Because you want a center point to draw in the storms. Now it'd be great if we had crawlers there, but you know, you can only do so much in the first round. And they still will distract them. And I don't do the crawler shuffle, which is, you know, like mobile beacon them one way or the other, just for the sake of it. So, you know, we're not really losing too much by having things there instead. Come on, guys. Shoot them. So I've been really enjoying Charge Shot lately. So I'm going to try to see if I can do a Charge Shot carry game. Or just, you know, a Arclight carry. Of course, you know, we'll have to see what our opponent gives us. Alright. Phantom Ray, Rhino, Sabertooth, Marksman. I mean, those are all good choices. What do we think our opponent's going to do? He'll probably go with the Marksman, for sure. Now we could flank, put a Rhino here, get pressure on the tower, end up selling them, boost our economy. So we can get early pressure plus boost our economy. Or we can just go with the Marksman. I'm just going to go with the Marksman. And the reason I'm doing that is because it looks like my opponent is trying to play a standard game. And that is the absolute most game I'm comfortable playing. So if he wants to play standard, I will play standard. Let's go ahead and unlock crawlers, get some of these bad boys down. He not only chose Marksman, but he dropped 2 more, so totally understand that. He's playing the range game. And that's fine with us. When it comes to standard battles, you know, chaff and chaff clear are going to be super important. So he could, right now I'm thinking he's going to go Vulcan, if I had to guess, because he's going to need chaff clear and he doesn't have Arclights. So this to me tells me Vulcan. And he'll probably pivot to that once we get a foothold in the chaff game. Stormcaller range or fortified Arclight. So the thing about him, he does not have EMP on his Marksman. So I'm actually going to get fortified Arclight, I think. It's kind of crazy, but here we are. I'm going to put my Typhoon in the flank, and I'm going to try to jaw some of his troops. I'm going to go ahead and give our Arclights range, and then I'm going to add a little bit more chaff. Now, I'd love to upgrade this guy. Unfortunately, we cannot. And also this guy's exposed. I can't put a crawler here, but the reason I can't do it this round is because I can't use two deployments, two of the deployments that we had on flanks, because that would make us really weak otherwise. So I'm gonna have to stagger it. Now having the Arclight over here means his Farseer is gonna be on this side, whereas we switch up the flank on this side, he's less likely to put a Farseer over here. Although it looks like he placed another one down, so he might do 2 and 2, or 1 and 1, but he didn't. He actually kept one in the middle. Okay, so this is kind of weird because he doesn't have a lot of clear. He has Farseer, Marksman, and Storms, but that's not a lot of clear at all.
Don't worry. We'll be fine, huh?
Yeah, so it looks bad right now, but I think we're actually in an okay place. Stormcaller range. We'll take the advanced shield. Let's go ahead and upgrade these gentlemen. I'm gonna sell this Arclight over here. I'm just gonna focus on this flank. We're gonna place a couple more Arclights down, and we're also gonna place a little bit more chaff. So we want to build our chaff game up, and we're going to get range on our marksman. So our opponent dropped Scorpions, which is very surprising actually. I did not expect that, because although Scorpions would be a common response to Sledgehammers, I haven't leveled them. They haven't even got levels. I haven't teched into them. I've showed no indication that I'm going Sledgehammers. So it's kind of interesting that he went Scorpion, although he could be doing that for Arclights. Not really sure, but again, he doesn't really have chaff clear, and his build is starting to get expensive. So he's going to have Farseer, Scorpion, potentially Vulcan. Like, he's going to have some way to clear chaff. Yeah, as you can see, we're just starting to be too much for him. And the reason is because of chaff clear. He just is too top heavy right now. And too focused on single target. Alright, well there's his Vulcan. Alright, we're not going to pick Phoenix because we already have Marksman. We could go Rhino and get some more pressure. In fact, we might actually do Rhino. And we'll just have him on the outside. So they'll be late arriving, kind of like late arriving chaff, and then they'll give us an economic boost as well. Let's go ahead and get another Marksman. I'm going to go ahead and get another Arclight. I think I'm going to get attack 2 enhancement and defensive 1 enhancement as well. Oh dang, he's going Scorpion again. Okay. This is very interesting. Alright, so it looks like he sold. Did he sell? No, he's flanking me. Okay, so he flanked me with one Rhino, and then he put the other Rhino to stop the flank. I think that's smart. He's stopping the flank. That's good. He also has a Scorpion over there. Alright, so we can go ahead and salvage this Typhoon, get the 300. Although it is a distraction, I'm not sure it's worth the 300 that we can get from it, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, and I think what I'm going to do is get... Should we get Elite or Charge Shot next? We'll probably get Charge Shot. It'll worsen our chaff clear, but he has a lot of big stuff. Large scale EMP. Oh wait, did he go Marks? He went Assault? What? He went Assault mode. That's insane. This guy's crazy. I almost don't want to go EMP. Alright, I'm assuming he's going to give his Scorpions range. Alright, so let's go ahead and EMP the middle. We'll sell this. Let's go ahead and borrow and pay the range tax. It's round 6, little tiny bit early, but I think we can go in for the kill soon. Alright, we're gonna shield our important bits. Let's Let's go ahead and get charge shot. And let's drop down some chaff because we don't have that much actually. I believe that's all we could do right now. I suppose we could throw down oil. Let's go ahead and throw down oil this way so they're just slower to get there. Ooh, I did not think about that. I think we'll be okay though. We have a lot of marksmen. We also have shields, so we'll be okay. We just won't have the marksmen shooting anything else, which is a bit unfortunate. Alright, I think it's time to get out of these rhinos. At least the rhino on the left. Yeah, so far so good. The issue with marksman and Arclights is that you don't do a lot of damage HP wise. Increase the range by 10. Absolutely doing that. Let's go ahead and upgrade these bad boys. Let's go ahead and drop another on this side. Sell this rhino. So we're going to add a marksman and we're going to add, I think, a chaff. Should we get to level 2 defense enhancement? I don't know if that's absolutely necessary, but our Arclights are super tanky, so maybe it is. Let's go ahead and add a couple AM devices so we could take care of these Stormcallers here. They'll also help with the Farseers. Okay, so he went loose. Loose is good. Loose is really good against charge shot, especially. So we might have to add some Mustangs so we can tackle that. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about loose, if I'm being honest. We don't have anything really to go against it at the moment. Might be a bit overwhelming. Because if we can't clear chaff fast enough, that means the scorpions are just going to sit back and wreak havoc. Another potential solution is going like maybe impact, replicate on our crawlers and just getting more crawlers, but I just don't think that is the solution. Maybe we go Vulcan. I hate going Vulcan, as you guys know, but maybe that's what we do in this situation. I mean, it seemed to work out all right. Actually, that's game. We don't have to worry about it. Say GG to our opponent. Oh, he said good game, well played. I appreciate that, sir. Good game to you as well. So the loose formation was going to be a problem. I think next round what I was going to do is give elite marksman to the Arclights. Yeah, the marksman and the Arclights absolutely carried. You can make a case that we lacked a little bit of DPS, but that was also going to be made up for with elite marksman on the Arclights next round. But also we can get elite marksman eventually on the marksman themselves, which is another form of DPS, a lot of DPS that we can add. The loose formation crawlers were going to be a problem. My solution, I was debating on, we can either add Mustangs, right? We'll just add a couple things of Mustangs to help clear the chaff because Mustang's really good against loose. We could also go with Typhoons since we already have them unlocked. We can go Vulcans, even though I hate Vulcans. So I probably wouldn't go that direction, even though I should. But I think ultimately this came down to my opponent didn't really have any chaff clear. He had Scorpions, which can clear chaff, but you don't really want them to clear chaff. The Farseer's splash range is decent, but it doesn't shoot fast enough to be like a great version of chaff clear. And so he had a lot of units that can clear chaff okay, but nothing that is supposed to clear chaff. And I think that was a big problem for him. And then for us, I think we just needed to add elite on our Arclights and then get a few things of Mustangs and we'd be fine. So yeah, not bad. Overall, I'd say that's a pretty decent first game. It's my first game of the day, first ladder game. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Whooped. Thanks for watching.
This is Mechabellum, and it's going down.